My name is Matthew Hindson and my piece is called Dancing with Dinosaurs. My son, who's 6 years old, said to me, "Daddy, can you write a piece about dinosaurs?" And I thought, why not? So that was the inspiration behind this piece. And there aren't that many pieces about dinosaurs, so I thought it'd be a good addition to the repertoire. I wasn't inspired by any particular dinosaurs, but I did have images of dinosaurs running around, maybe even the sounds that they made. I mean, I can't imagine what they were, but it's fun as a composer to put those sorts of things into music. My piece is scored for pretty much a standard orchestra. I have 2 of each of the woodwind instruments. I have 4 horns, 2 trumpets, 3 trombones, and a tuba, as well as percussion, timpani, and of course, harp and strings. It's always fun writing for orchestra and for that many instruments because pretty much whatever sound you imagine, those instruments can do it. There's different parts of this piece which are surprising perhaps, which may make sounds which are a bit unusual, but there are also bits which are really catchy, and someone described it today as a real toe tapper, and I like to think that that's the case. You know, it's always so wonderful working with the Sydney Symphony Orchestra. They're of course amazing musicians, but it's more than that. When they play together, they really come together as a unit. And so as a composer, that's exactly what you want. You want players who, of course, can do everything you've written, but can bring that extra edge to the music, that extra zing. And that's certainly what the Sydney Symphony Orchestra does. It's a real joy to work with them every time that we work together. It was fascinating today to sit in the rehearsal because most of us these days write music on computers. Not everybody, but most of us do, and we get used to the computer sound. But I tell you what, there's nothing better than hearing the sound of an orchestra live. I so enjoyed being in the rehearsals today and hearing the sound of the Sydney Symphony Orchestra, and I can't wait to hear the piece premiered again, hear that music that I wrote played again in real life. The 50 Fanfares project is really important to Australian music because I think it's the first time that 50 composers from diverse backgrounds, from diverse levels of experience, have been commissioned to, in a way, create the same thing, a fanfare for orchestra. Where's this going to go? What's going to happen to these 50 fanfares? Well, actually, the job of the composers has been done. So now it's up to the orchestras to program these, to play them, to bring them to audiences around the country and hopefully around the world. The Sydney Symphony Orchestra's 50 Fanfares project is one of the great achievements in recent Australian music, and it's such a privilege to be part of it. Not just because I was selected as a composer, but because I'm one of 50. I'm one of this really amazing range of Australian composers writing music today, which is really so exciting.